Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. Today's video we have the Hot Step Air Terra. This has been released by Drake under his sub-label called Nocta, but it is actually a Nike shoe. For me, I wanted to kind of research what Nocta kind of stood for, what it is, a little bit more about it. So the actual word Nocta is supposed to represent Drake's nocturnal creative process. Nocta is a label in itself. It's not like a Nike and Drake collaboration or a Nike and Nocta collaboration. It is literally just Nocta. It is very, very similar to Adidas and Kanye West. You don't say, oh, it's an Adidas and Kanye West collaboration. It's just Yeezy. Obviously as well, it's not only trainers, we have seen apparel. So we've seen things like tracksuits, coats, hats, gloves, those kind of things as well. Drake has said Nocta is about creating something for people on the move, people who want functional, comfortable fits that are adaptable from one environment to the next. It is characterized by the type who are on the road all day, all night, the grinders, the hard workers trying to accomplish their goals and taking no shortcuts. And I feel like that statement there is literally what his clothes are about. For me, that statement and the Nocta brand itself fits in really, really nicely with Nike. Nike already basically do the same thing. They do a lot of tracksuits, hats, coats. They're literally exactly the same, but obviously you've kind of got that twist on it because it is Drake's brand. So let's move on to the actual review of the shoe. First of all, boxing wise, they come in this box. As you can see, about 3/4 of it is kind of the normal standard cardboard box. I would say this is kind of the normal Nike box. Then as you can see, the other quarter is this kind of silver ashy color, and it actually feels a lot more rougher as well than the normal standard cardboard box. Logo wise, we have a Nike logo here. It's almost like this is the Nike side and this is the Nocta side, but saying that, we do have a Nocta logo here as well. But on the Nocta side, we do have their logo, which is the 3 arrows. Now, if we move around to the back of the box, this is what I absolutely love. I had to Google this because I literally had no idea. I heard a lot of people saying that this kind of stands for certified lover, obviously because of Drake, but I Googled it and it did actually say that this stands for copy left and this stands for all wrongs reserved, whereas obviously usually it's copyright, so obviously we've got right and left, and then usually this is all rights reserved, obviously rights and wrongs. So it's kind of opposite. It's kind of a play on words, which I absolutely love, but I feel like someone just kind of looking at this for the first time would literally have no idea. That was me when I first looked at it. But as I said, I have seen some people say that this is certified lover, but I do think that is correct. That is copy left and all wrongs reserved. Also, as you can see here, we have the name Hot Step Air Terra / Nocta, and this is in the colorway black and university gold. Taking a look inside the box, we only have some light blue tissue paper. Unfortunately, there is no spare laces with this shoe. So here we have the Hot Step Air Terra. If we do take a little first closer look, it is a lot heavier than I actually anticipated. It feels like a very, very solid shoe. So the idea of this shoe is that you can wear it literally in any setting. You can wear it day and night, wherever you are. And I do kind of get that vibe. The main color of it, as you can see, is black. So I feel like, you know, black goes with a lot of things. But as you can see, we do have these gold accents, which are kind of basically yellow, mainly towards the back of the heel. But we do have some extra features, which we will go into as well. First kind of look at it and thoughts is that I do think that is kind of a very, very aggressive shoe. For me, this does kind of feel like a more masculine shoe, but that is straight off the bat. So we'll see when we kind of get into it, when we try it on later down the line, what it does look like. So the main bulk of the shoe is made up of this pebbled leather. As you can see, we have these kind of panels going across from the bottom all the way to the top. Also, you will notice that there is perforated holes, and as you can see through them, there is hints of this gold color shining through, which I do really like. This does have a 3M accent, so if you do put a flash on it, it will shine through, which is pretty cool. I do kind of like that on any shoe. So in terms of branding, we do have a little Nike gold swoosh here. We also have one under the laces. On the inner side of the shoe as well, we have some here which I absolutely love that are in black. From far away, you probably can't see it, but it's kind of those little up close details where you can see it. We do actually have 6 swooshes here, which is a representation of Toronto's area codes where Drake is actually from. And then we have some Nocta branding on the shoe, of course, because it is a Nocta shoe. So we have this plastic bubble here on the tongue tag, which is the Nocta logo, which is the arrows with the kind of cross at the top of them. We do take a look at the laces. Everything is kind of enclosed. The loops are on the inner side of the shoe, so it does look very kind of clean and minimalistic, which is quite nice. Also, towards the back of the shoe, we do have a G-Tech logo here, again in this kind of plastic logo, and this is the G-Tech technology which is used on the shoe. Taking a look inside the shoe, we do have a light blue insole which matches the tissue paper of the box, and again we have the Nocta logo and the Nike logo as well. Now I think the sole for me is kind of a big part of the shoe, especially with this colorway, because obviously we do have the gold accents towards the back of the heel. That is something that definitely stands out and makes a huge contrast to the black in the shoe. Again, one of the features that makes this shoe kind of aggressive looking is the sole. So we do have the yellow accents mixed in with the black. We also again do have the G-Tech technology logo, and again we have the CL. You are definitely not going to slip in this shoe because the traction is so good due to the G-Tech technology. So my thoughts after trying them on, it is a very, very solid shoe. I kind of felt how I thought it would, how it kind of looks. My foot feels supported in all the right areas really, which kind of does make it a really good everyday shoe, because I feel like you could literally do anything in these. You could wear them casually. I could go for a walk. I could wear these for a long time because they are comfortable. Only kind of concern with these, as I mentioned before, is that for me personally, I think they look too masculine and they look too aggressive for what I kind of usually like in a trainer. I do generally find that they do look better on men. When I see pictures of guys wearing them, I think, you know, they look nice, but when I put them on, I feel like they just make my foot look really, really big. These came in at £140, which I feel like is very, very reasonable, especially compared to, you know, the prices we're seeing for Jordan 1s and Jordan 4s these days, which is obviously amazing. I kind of think that price for an everyday shoe is not bad. Sizing wise, I would recommend going true to size. I got these in my normal size 7 and they fit absolutely fine. So whatever size you get in Nikes, get the same size. One really good thing that I do think about these is that they are quite versatile. I feel like you kind of wear them with almost anything, which is absolutely amazing. And again, that is what makes an amazing everyday shoe. I think for me, this is one of those shoes that looks so much better when you have like the right fit, when you've matched the kind of outfit with the shoes. And whereas I feel like in hand and in pictures, I'm not that mad about them. I feel like when you put them on, that's when I can kind of, you know, see the vibe. In the comments below what you're saying about today's train. Has anyone purchased these or purchased the previous pair that Nocta have dropped? For me, I think the clothes are a lot better than the shoes personally. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you guys next time.